Up next on Lion TV, we have Jordan Bowman with another episode of Lion of the Week. We also have updates on Joe Biden and Trump's rivalry.
And me, Jordan Jones, to give you all the basketball stars who have been voted into All-State and All-Conference. All that and more, Lion TV starts now.
Happy Friday, Searcy High, and welcome back to another episode of Lion TV. I'm Connor Love.
And I'm Star Cox. I hope everybody is enjoying their Friday morning. Let's jump right into some of our school announcements before heading into the weekend.
Jostens will be on campus Friday, March 15th to deliver graduation orders. The office will call students from class beginning at 10 a.m. to the Lion Arena lobby to pick up their orders. Senior students returning from ASUBB will need to go directly to the arena lobby once they return to campus, and seniors that do not have classes on campus during the morning need to make plans to come to the arena at 10 a.m. to pick up their order. Any senior who has not ordered a cap and gown yet needs to do so to ensure that it will ship in time for graduation. You may not participate in the graduation ceremony without a cap and gown. Orders can be placed at jostens.com.
Seniors, stop by the counselor's office or look at your senior Schoology page for a $5 code for ACT tests in April, June, or July. The deadline to register for an ACT test code is March 24th. There is also a code to receive your question and answer key for only $9. See your assigned counselor and visit Ms. Holman if you have questions.
Your Hire is an exciting event being held next week on March 11th and the 12th from 9 a.m. to 4 a.m. in Lion Arena. It is designed to connect businesses with motivated graduating high school seniors who are eager to embark on their professional careers right out of high school. If you have questions, you can see Ms. Churchwell or Ms. Holman.
Unity Health is pleased to offer the CAMP program again this year. CAMP is designed for 11th and 12th grade students who are interested in medical careers. It provides a personal experience while giving an inside look on some of the possible careers and what they can look like in practice. CAMP will be held on the week of June 10th through 14th. Applications are due April 1st. Slots are limited and a number of applications will be selected for an in-person interview of them and 16 students selected for the program. See the guidance counselor for more.
There will be no 0 hour on Monday, March 11th due to ATLAS testing for 9th and 10th grade students. All students taking the ATLAS test are expected to be at their testing room at 7:50. Star, when I grow up, I want to become an actor.
Really? Now that I think about it, I could definitely see you in a comedy movie. Speaking of acting, Jordan Bowman has a new Lion of the Week for some of us who specialize and thrives on just that.
Happy Friday, Cersei, and welcome back to Lion of the Week, where we talk to talented and skilled students here at SHS. Our special guest today is Kimmy Ham. So, Kimmy, what made you want to join theater?
I think what made me want to join theater is that even whenever I was little, I really just enjoyed being the center of attention, and so it was always nice to be able to be appreciated. It was just a nice experience.
Okay, and then what is your favorite part about theater?
My favorite part about theater is the community that is initially built whenever you step into a space. As soon as you come into a theatrical environment, everyone wants to be around you and close to you. They're always there for you no matter what happens, and it's just a really enjoyable experience to know that there are people there for you.
Okay, and then what are some struggles that you encounter?
A lot of struggles that you encounter is that even though there's a tight community, you're in a tight space as well. And so any conflicts that happen, everyone knows about it, and it's always very hard to resolve conflicts whenever so many people are involved.
Yeah, and then do you have any upcoming performances that we have to look forward for?
A couple of things that you have to look forward for are obviously Alice here at Cersei High. I also recently auditioned for a show in Little Rock, which I'm waiting to hear about. But nothing overall.
Okay. And then overall, why do you enjoy it?
I enjoy theater because you can't get an experience like that anywhere else.
Okay. And thanks, Kimmy. I hope everyone has a great weekend. And now back to the news desk.
Thanks, Jordan. Although acting does look really tough now that I'm thinking about it, I think I might just stick to Lion TV.
Same here, Connor.
Arkansas Supreme Court Justices Karen Baker and Rhonda Wood advanced to a runoff election for Chief Justice this fall, ensuring that for the first time a woman will be elected to lead the seven-member panel. Justice Barbara Webb and former state legislator Jay Martin were also running for the Chief Justice post. Justice Courtney Hudson was re-elected Tuesday in another race. Both races ensured Republican Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders will have 2 new appointments to the court in January.
New York prosecutors abruptly dropped their criminal cases mid-trial Wednesday against the 3 men who had been accused of conspiring to process a cache of hand-drafted lyrics to Hotel California and other Eagle hits. Assistant Manhattan District Attorney Aaron Giannatas informed the judge at 10 a.m. that prosecutors would no longer proceed with the case, citing the newly available emails that the defense lawyer said raised questions about the trial's fairness. The trial has been underway since late February.
President Joe Biden and his predecessor Donald Trump romped through more than a dozen states on Super Tuesday, all but cementing a November rematch and pushing for the former president's last major rival, Nikki Haley, out of the Republican race. Their victories from coast to coast, including the delegate-rich states of California and Texas, left little doubt about the trajectory of the race. Haley won Vermont, denying Trump a full sweep, but the former president carried other states that might have been favorable to her, such as Virginia, Massachusetts, and Maine, which have had large swathes of moderate voters like those who have backed her in previous primaries. I don't know if it's the lights in here or is the weather, but it's really hot in here.
No, it's definitely the weather, Connor. Hopefully Curtis Stevens can give us an inside look on our temperatures and if it will cool down anytime soon.
Good morning, Searcy High School. I'm here with your weather updates. Today it will be showers with a high of 65, a 56% chance of rain, winds blowing southeast at 10 miles per hour with a humidity of 83%, and your sun rose at 6:26 a.m. On to tonight. Tonight it will be showers with a low of 46, a 73% chance of rain, winds blowing north at 10 miles per hour with a humidity of 91%, and your sun will set at 6:08 p.m. Onto the almanac. Average temperatures have been a high of 79 with a low of 31, monthly average precipitation of 5.07 inches, and a month-to-date of 1.02 inches. Onto the 5cast. On Saturday, it will be partly cloudy with a high of 60, a low of 34, and a 21% chance of rain. On Sunday, it will be sunny with a high of 61, a low of 36, and a 2% chance of rain. On Monday, it will be partly cloudy with a high of 66, a low of 40, and a 4% chance of rain. On Tuesday, it will be partly cloudy with a high of 71, a low of 48, and a 5% chance of rain. And on Wednesday, it will be partly cloudy with a high of 74, a low of 54, and 11% chance of rain. Well, it's probably going to be pretty dark as well, the clouds in the sky, obviously.
Yeah, I guess you could be right about that.
I'm getting really hungry. Do you know what's for lunch today, Connor?
Well, actually, I do. Today for lunch we'll be having classic cheese pizza, classic cheeseburger, a chicken and cheese crispito, ham and cheese sub, fresh Fuji apple, and some milk.
That sounds absolutely delicious. Make sure to thank our lunch ladies for all the hard work they put into our lunches each and every day.
Don't worry, I will. Not gonna lie, Star, I'm kind of sad right now.
Why? What's wrong, Connor?
After this weekend, there's gonna be no more high school basketball games that I can watch.
If it makes you feel better, Jordan Jones has some information on 3 new high school sports starting up this month, along with our other sports updates.
Happy Friday, Cersei. Let's get started with these sports updates before this well-needed weekend. In local sports, the 5A State Basketball Championship games will be played later today in Hot Springs, where the Benton Panthers, the first seed out of the South, will take on the defending state champions and the Pine Bluff Zebras, the third seed out of the South. The girls will be playing later today as well, and it will be a rematch from last year's state championship game between the Greenwood Lady Bulldogs, the first seed out of the West, and the Valonia Lady Eagles, the first seed out of the Central Conference. All 4 teams fought hard during the tournament, and we wish them the best of luck during their games. On the topic of basketball, some of Cersei's very own basketball players have been selected for All-Conference and All-State. Chip Johnson was selected for All-Conference and All-State, as well as the tournament team. Sarah McCain, Eva Roberts, and London Flowers were selected for All-Conference as well. Jaden Duffy made the All-State and All-Conference, with Quade King and Jalen Clifton making All-Conference as well. Congratulations to all these players. The senior high boys soccer team went to Cabot Friday and Saturday and came away as the Cabot Invitational champions. They beat teams such as Cabot, Hamburg, and Rogers Heritage to claim the title. The guys played great and opened up conference play this Tuesday at Valley View, where they picked up another huge win. The girls soccer team also had a great opening in their season, where they were invited to the NWA Invitational this past weekend, where they defeated multiple tough teams, including state champions from Oklahoma's 5A and 6A conference teams. Cersei's baseball season has started and the Lions are currently without a win with 4 losses and a tie recently falling to the Win Yellow Jackets 3-1. The softball season recently started as well with the girls having 2 wins and 3 losses with the recent game against Win ending in a 2-1 loss. The girls' next opponent will be against Batesville Southside this Saturday and the boys will play Jonesboro this Friday. We wish both teams the best of luck. Moving on to national news, in the NBA, the Phoenix Suns picked up an impressive 117-107 overtime road win against the Denver Nuggets on Tuesday behind a 35-point performance from 2014 NBA's MVP Kevin Durant. Durant had been struggling with this shooting late in the game, going for 1 for 8 in the fourth quarter before his tying bucket, but stepped up in the crucial moment. Damian Lillard of the Milwaukee Bucks scored a high 41 points to lead the Milwaukee Bucks to an impressive 113-106 comeback victory over the Los Angeles Clippers and extend the team's winning run. Soccer legend Kylian Mbappe had a night to remember on Tuesday, scoring 2 goals and being touted as the world's best player as he helped Paris Saint-Germain advance to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. The first goal of the night really showcased Mbappe's skill set, exploding down to the left side of the pitch before stunning his defender with some quick feet before lashing across the goal into the bottom corner in the 15th minute. This goal was made with such power that his strike actually broke the net, leaving a hole between the post and the net, causing the game to be stopped in order for repairs. In the NCAA, University of Iowa superstar Caitlin Clark is now the all-time leading scorer in the NCAA D1 men's and women's basketball history. This started with the Hawkeyes game in the Big Ten tournament on Wednesday night, where Clark would end the game with 35 points, taking her career point to a total of 3,685 points, beating out the legend Pete Maravich's former record of 3,667. Well, Cersei, that's all the sports updates I have for you. Now back to the news desk.
Thanks, Jordan. I can't wait to go to a Cersei Lions soccer game now.
Glad to see your spirits are up again. Unfortunately, though, that's all the time we have for this week, Cersei. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, at Cersei High Lion TV.
And to follow us on X at Lion TV, Instagram at Cersei Lion TV, and on Facebook at Cersei High Lion TV. Signing off, I'm Connor Love.
And I'm Star Cox. I hope everybody has a fun and safe weekend. We'll see you next week, Cersei.